Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your January 2019 general reading. This is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, my information is down in the description box. I hope that you all are having a fabulous holiday season. I'm so excited to be reading for January 2019. I have a couple of announcements. I do have a January special going on, and what that is a channeled message for you from Spirit. I don't have any set time length on it, and I pull as many cards as I need to get the message to you clearly. It's $25 for the month of January. You can purchase that by emailing me, and that's in the description box below, or on Instant Go if you have Instant Go. But all that's down below. Also, I have decided that when my channel reaches 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a live stream. I've never done one before, so this will be a learning experience, but my plan is to go on live for an hour, possibly longer if it's going well, and I will pull cards for as many people as I can in that time. So I'm really excited. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and hit the notification bell so that whenever I do go live, you will be notified. With that being said, let's see what's going on for Scorpio for the month of January 2019. Ace of Swords. King of Swords. Whoa. Some air sign going on. Judgment. Seven of Swords. Okay. You may have air sign in your chart, but I'm seeing a lot of air sign here. Four of Wands. And the Chariot. So two major arcanas. Let me clarify. So I feel like you've been thinking a lot. You've been deep in your thoughts. With the Ace of Swords, King of Swords here, there may be something that you are remembering or that happened to you, and you're just really trying to figure out what your next step is. And then you have Judgment and Seven of Swords. I feel like somebody betrayed you. Someone you loved and cared about. It could be a family member, a friend, a spouse, someone you're in a relationship with. Seven of Swords is betrayal, theft, lies. And with the Judgment card right above it, I feel like you're finally seeing who they were. Like the veil has been lifted off. You see them for exactly who they are. And that might be really hard to come to terms with. That's probably why you're stuck in your own thoughts right now. It's because you're like, how did I not see this before? And now the clarity is there. And over here with the Four of Wands and the Chariot, you may possibly be moving on to a new relationship, or you're just ready to move on with life. Just end of story. Maybe not in a relationship, maybe with a new job, a new start. You could be celebrating a new job. You could be celebrating moving. You could be celebrating a new car. I'm just throwing it all out there. Remember, this is a general reading, and all I'm seeing right now is somebody betrayed you. You're seeing them clearly. You're kind of stuck in your own thoughts of why didn't I see this before, and you're ready to move on. But let's keep pulling cards. Yeah, the World. You had a lesson to learn. It's kind of like a karmic lesson. And you learned it. You learned it. You learned your lesson. And now it's done. It's full. It's complete. That could go over here like it's time to move on. Knight of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man. So I feel like you were extremely patient with this person. Kind of like you were always the one giving them the benefit of the doubt. You were always one accepting their apology. But I think that's part of this lesson and why you're stuck in your thoughts. You're a very patient, kind person, and this person took advantage of that. And with the Hanged Man, that's usually my card for just you're okay with where you are. But I don't think you are. I feel like you're wanting to move on, but maybe you've been stuck for too long. Maybe that's what the message is. Yep. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you've been stuck. You've been hurt. And you've been stuck in your own nightmare, your own anxiety, your own fears. I don't think you can see these. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. So you have the 9 of Swords here with the Hangman, the 4 of Wands, and the Chariot. I think you've been stuck in these thoughts and kind of like self-anxiety and nightmares. And it's time with the Hangman and the Chariot. It's time to move on to your future, to your happiness. The Devil. Yeah, right there with the 7 of Swords. This was an unhealthy relationship. I feel like you were so caring and forgiving and patient. And they completely took advantage of that. Completely took advantage of who you are. They betrayed you. You finally see them. With the Judgment card, you see them for who they are. But I feel like you're being very hard on yourself. Like, why did you not see this? That's okay. Because you're a loving, caring person. And this was the universe saying, okay, this lesson is learned. It's time to put it down. It's time to move on. What do you want for you, Scorpio? What do you want? 6 of Pentacles. Weighing options. People are going to be asking for handouts, maybe. Maybe it's this person. Maybe you've been so generous. I do. Yeah, I feel you've been so generous. And they've completely taken advantage of you. Page of Cups. A new beginning. A new beginning is here for you. 8 of Cups. It may not be the easiest path to take, but it's the right one. And it's going to lead you to where you want to be. The Empress. Yep. You definitely were nurturing to this person. And they completely took advantage. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Right there you go. They broke your heart. They broke your heart. And it's time. It's time for you to focus on you. You have the 4 of Wands and the Chariot. It's time to move on. What do you want for you? It's time to move on to happiness. You've been stuck in your own fears. The World card here says the lesson is complete. It's here, it's complete, it's done. Now you get to move on to your happiness. Scorpio, I'm going to close this message right here. I wish you the best of January. Please make sure you have subscribed so you don't miss out on my weekly readings that will come out starting next week, and then also for the live reading. And thank you, as always, for being here for this video, and I will see you soon.